Hello there. Welcome back. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back. All my techie people out there. Ooh. Excuse me. All right, I am going to go in here and I'm going to start to share our link so we can. Well, first I need to turn down the sound. There we go. All right, let me get us going. Oops. All right. All right. Well, good morning and welcome back to another session of Tech Talk Live. I don't have anybody in here, but that's okay. I've got some things we're going to talk about today. And if you have any questions, then you can type them in the chat like so. And I would be able to answer those for you. All right, so I am using the website called computerhope.com, and this is meant to help those, help those that need help with computers and the process of using computers. So first off, I want to tell you today that our computer word is IP. IP stands for Internet Protocol, and it is the fundamental protocol for communications on the internet. It specifies how information is addressed, transferred, routed, and received. A little bit about IP history. It was developed and began in 1974, led by Rob Kahn and Vint Cerf. And it was using a frequency or a TCP, transmission control protocol, and together they are referred to as TCP/IP. So the first major version came out in 1981. So an IP address is a number that identifies a computer on another device. On the internet. So it is similar to a mailing address, which identifies where postal mail comes from and where it should be delivered. IP addresses uniquely identify the source and destination of data transmitted within the internet protocol. So there are different kinds, different classes. They have class A's, B's, C's, D's, and E's. I'm just kind of going over it very quickly. So a little bit about what IP stands for when you hear that word. Basically, it is the digital footprint left by your computer by an IP address. And typically those are addresses that are numbers. So 192.168.1.0. This is a number called a network number, and it identifies a network as a whole. And is not assigned to a device. But they do have ones that have a binary value, which are like your 101010s. And then they have the conversion that lets you convert the binary. So it can get slightly complicated, but understanding what the word means is where I was going with that. So IP address. So our word of the day is IP, which is Internet Protocol. And this just shows the address of your particular computer. So when they say, well, what's the web address or what's your IP address, that's what it's talking about. And typically they're like 10.1.0. whatever. Some of them start with 192, some of them start with 165s. It just depends on what the IP address is going to be used for, of where it's pulling that address from. So one thing I wanted to go over today is 10 free programs everyone should have. And I'm going to flip us around. Maybe. I got a new screen protector and I have to beat on this thing to get it to work. So we're going to talk about 10 free programs that everyone should know about. I don't believe there's a video, but I wanted to show you that. And here's that website that I'm using. So if you wanted to try that Computer Hope, flip us back around, that Computer Hope, then you could go to the website as well. So there are millions of free and open source projects available, many of them better than any commercially available product. So I'm going to go over a list of categories and things that are important that you can get for free on your computer that's beneficial to you. First and foremost, antivirus and malware protection. Most PC users, let me move myself. There we go. Most PC users realize that they need protection on their computer or may have already have an antivirus program installed. What most don't realize is that there are free programs that are good and in some cases better than commercial products. So they do have recommendations through this site. One of them is called Microsoft. Let me flip us around. There we go. One of them being the Microsoft Defender. So I'm going to click on that. And this is an antivirus software that is developed by Microsoft, and it protects computers running Windows. So it scans, detects, and removes viruses, spyware, and malware, helping to protect the operating system from infections. So this does come standard on just about every Windows computer, so you can activate your Windows Defender. It is a good idea to probably have something in addition to that, just to keep yourself double protected. It never hurts. And then there are different kinds of malware and spyware protection. They have on here Malwarebytes, but there are a lot of other ones that you could use besides Malwarebytes. I'm not a big Malwarebyte fan, so I would definitely do your research when you're looking for something that's going to protect you with malware and spyware as well as antivirus. On my computer at home, I use a free antivirus. I'm going to flip this around again. I'm going to go to my search up here. And honestly, you can just go into your search and you can type in free antivirus. Now, there is a difference between getting signed up for free and it actually being free. So a lot of these, like McAfee is another one, I can download it for free, I can sign up for free, but then when I actually want to use the product, I'm not able to unless I pay in. So, and on my computer at home, I use these primarily, Avast, which is a free antivirus, and AVG, which is a free antivirus. Now I'm going to click on one of them. Let me get out of all these little pop-ups. Now, you can pay into these also. So with a free, obviously, you're going to get minimal protection. You're not going to get the most that you can if you're just using a free version. And they do have options where you can pay in if that's what you choose to do. And I'm not going to download this because I'm at work and our computers have antivirus on them. But sometimes they have, let's see if we can go back to a pricing guide. Let's see, Avast, there's AVG. Let me go into AVG and kind of show you that one a little bit. Again, all my coupons are popping up. Again, this is a free download. I can get free. Now, what's going to change is I'm not going to get all of this. So on the free version, I'm going to get web and email and my computer. That's about it. I'm not going to get protected against the hacker attacks, the privacy, or the payments. However, that is where our Microsoft Defender can come into play and kind of pick up some of that slack for us. I'm going to type in Avast in my search up here, but I'm going to see what the prices are. Compare products. All right, so with the free, and this is through Avast, you're getting primarily these 3 items. So you're getting the block viruses and the malware, you're getting the scam for Wi-Fi security weaknesses, and you're getting an extra layer of ransomware security. Now, if you want premium, which is $70 a year, this is premium security, and it covers up to 10 licenses. So you could use this with several devices, but you can see that you're getting a lot more of those features. That's my second column, than what you get with the free version. And then you have the Avast One individual family plan. This allows up to 5 devices, and it's $50 a year, and it even covers more. But if you're not really doing anything, let me flip this back around, sorry. If you're not doing anything really that major, so you're not banking, you're not shopping, you're not using your debit card online or anything like that, then you could very well get by with the free portion of this antivirus. And usually when you sign up for it, they offer you 60 days of the premium security for free. So you could even try it out for 60 days, see if it's something you're interested in, and then upgrade at that time. Now I'm going to go into the AVG pricing list. Okay, let me flip this back around. And again, these are just a couple of them. There are quite a few. Let me get rid of this coupon. So with the free AVG, you're getting that stopping the same stuff, except now you're getting real-time security updates. So you are getting a little bit more with the AVG than you are with the Avast. For $50 a year, you can have AVG Internet Security Unlimited, and this is going to cover the rest of those items that isn't covered under the free version. So you can see in comparison of what you would actually be getting by having the free versus purchasing it. So you can always sign up for free, and later on, if you decide that you want to purchase it, then you could do that. Let me go back, see if there's any other ones. They do have on here, sorry, just a second. Now, they do have on here, I saw it a minute ago, Norton. So you can download Norton. Let's compare prices with that. Downloading Norton is great. You can get a free trial, and that's where my free comes in. But here are their packages and what you get with those. So for $30 for the first year, first off, you're going to get a 30-day free trial. This is only good for one computer, tablet, or phone. And this is what you're getting. You're also going to get 2 gigabytes of cloud backup, and a password manager. So then you've got your standard, which gives you all of that, plus you get 3 PCs, and you're getting that VPN private internet connection and dark web monitoring. They have a best value at $50, which is up to 5 PCs, Macs, or tablets. Now you're getting 50 gigs of cloud backup, and they're adding in some of that parental control and privacy monitoring. And then For $100 for the first year, if you've not had it before, you're getting 250 gigs of black backup, LifeLock identity. Now, you got to read some of the fine print on here because it does say $30 for the first year. After that year, you're going to be paying $60. On this one, it's $40 for the first year. After that, you're paying $100. $50 first year, $120 after that, and almost $200 after the initial. So, point being, you need to just really pay attention to what you're getting for what you're paying for. And I use the free version at my house, and I do not pay in. So you could very well do the same thing. But there are a lot of them. So you just need to do your homework and do your research on your antiviruses, malware bites, and or your malware protection, as well as security. All right, so next on our list is backup solutions. So several free and commercially available backup programs are available for computers. Unfortunately, many of those backups are stored locally, meaning if your house got destroyed or robbed, or if you lost your backup disks, all your data would be lost. To avoid loss of important data, they suggest using online backup services. So some of those backup services would be your cloud storages. So Dropbox, Google Drive, iCloud, OneDrive, that's through Microsoft. This is a way for you to put those important pictures and files and documents into somewhere else so they can be backed up there. Or you're just putting them there so you can free up space somewhere else, but you don't want to lose them. So it's very important that, so to get familiar with a cloud-based storage, I would recommend just kind of fiddling around. So if you have a Gmail account, then you automatically have a Google Drive account. It's just an automatic. Let me go into my Gmail and show you. Actually, I'm going to go into my Google Drive and show you. Let me sign in. Okay, flipping this. Alrighty. So this is my Google Drive. Now, all I did was come up here and I typed in Google Drive, and I'm able to save a lot of my stuff. Now, they give me 15 gigs of storage that I don't have to pay for. If I want more storage, then I can start to go in and purchase. And they have a sale going on right now, in case you care. For 3 months. So your current plan's free. They're just giving it to you. And then they have a monthly plan. So you could get up to 100 gigs for 3 months for 49 cents. And after that, it's $2 a month. Or they have the 200 gig, which is 75 cents a month for 3 months right now. Or you could get... or you could, and then it goes up to $2.99. They also have the premium, which gives you 2 terabytes, which is a lot of storage for $2.49 a month, when typically it's $10 a month. So that's just one type of backup you could use. I went into my Google Drive, but they make Dropbox. You just have to go through the different plans, see what's going to work best for you. If you're not really using more than 10 gigs a month on anything you want to store, then you should be able to get by with that 15 gigs on Google Drive that they give you for free. Now, if you pay into Microsoft 365 and you have an Outlook account and you have access to your Word and Excel and all that good stuff, then you should have OneDrive as well. And it just depends on what you pay into of how much storage you're going to have on that. Let's take a look at Dropbox and just kind of compare those prices. So you can try Dropbox for free. These are some of the products that they offer. So here is their, theirs is done monthly. So for $18 a month, you're getting one user, up to 100 gig, 3 terabytes of storage, large file delivery. So this would be kind of for some of your bigger stuff. So if you are a person that likes to save everything, I mean, honestly, 3 terabytes is a lot of storage. So I'm not sure if you would necessarily need that much storage, but I would definitely shop around because there is a lot of them out there. I use iCloud, and I get 200 gigs of backup storage a month, and I pay $3 a month for it. iCloud gives you 5 gigs for free. You'll max that out pretty quickly just by having a lot of pictures in there. So I pay a little extra. Now, if your phone has a lot of memory on it, then you could just store it on your phone and you wouldn't necessarily need a backup. But if you don't have a lot of storage on your phone, then this is another option for you to be able to find a way to get your backups. All right, so we're down 2 on our list. So our next one's going to be browsers. Although Microsoft Internet Explorer or Edge comes pre-installed on Windows computers, there are many excellent free alternatives that everyone should try. These free alternatives can often be faster, have more options, and in many cases be more secure than Internet Explorer or Edge. So examples that they've given us here is Mozilla Firefox, and Google Chrome. These are web browsers. The job of a web browser is literally just to get you connected to the internet. That's all its job is to do, is to get you on the internet. Once you're on the internet, now you have what are called search engines. So that's Yahoo, Google, Bing, things like that. And now I can actually search the internet after I've used my web browser to get me there. So you can most definitely just go into Firefox or Google Chrome. It's a free download. You download it onto the computer and you would use that as your browser. Another item on our list is compression utility. So when you're downloading files on the internet, you eventually encounter a .zip or .rar or another type of compressed file. Dealing with these files can be easy using a free file compression utility. So I'm going to flip us and click on their example. Their example is 7-Zip. 7-Zip allows you can download that onto your computer. This is for Windows 64. That's going to be some of your newer ones. So this is for high compression ratio. Tells you what it supports. I'm just reading all of the benefits. So if you don't have some type of zip, then this would be a great alternative for you to get, so that way you can get those zip files organized and be able to open them accordingly the way that you would like to. So we're going to go on now to CDs and DVDs. They do make Disc Ripper and creation utilities. So you can create an audio or data CD or DVD, ripping the data from an audio CD or creating a CD from a .iOS, which is the Apple operating system. And this can be done freely using things that they recommend. So they're recommending CD Burner Utility XP. So let me click on that. So this is CD Burner XP version 4.5.8. So it burns all kinds of discs. It has audio CDs with or without gaps between tracks. It burns and creates ISO files. It is a free one. It has a multi-language interface, create bootable discs, and it works with the most current operating systems. So that is definitely an option for you if you're looking into the CD burning world or creating DVDs. I used to be big into that before they started streaming everything. And now pretty much you can just go on any streaming service and find what you need. However, if you have pictures and things that you don't want lost ever and you want to be able to keep them or what have you, you could most definitely put those on CD and burn those onto a disc. Okay. Let me go back to where we were. All right. So that's about ripping those discs and creating CDs and DVDs and a utility that you can use for that. Next on our list of free things that everybody should own or have is an email. Email is yet another service that can be done freely. Most users today use online email solutions like Gmail and Yahoo, and some of us may still be using AOL, Hotmail, Outlook. However, for those still using an email client such as Outlook, they suggest that maybe you have a backup to that. So Gmail's a free thing. So they even have it here where it says it. They also have listed Mozilla Thunderbird. I have not heard of that, so I'm going to click on it. So this allows us to, you can download this and create yourself an email with calendar. So it's just another email system. And then, of course, there's Gmail, which we've already been into today. But there are a lot of other ones. So typically, emails are free. You can get those standard anywhere. So if you do not have an email, I would suggest getting one. And if you need help with that, we could either do a face-to-face session on that, or get a hold of me, and I do virtual sessions as well, and we can go over anything you really want. It doesn't have to be email, but just keep that in mind. So if you need assistance, I am here for you. Next on our list is an image editor, paint program, and a picture organizer. There are many great free solutions for editing, creating, and organizing your images on your computer. Many of the programs capable of doing these tasks can be several hundreds of dollars, but they have listed some completely free programs here that we could give it a try on. So these are some of the image. GIMP is very similar to Adobe Photoshop. So if you have worked with Adobe Photoshop before, then GIMP is a very good one. And it looks like you can get it on the Microsoft Store. So I'm going to see if it will allow me to install it, because I really do like GIMP. It allows you to manipulate in layers, which is very beneficial. Next is Paint.net. So Paint.net is an image and photo editing software for PCs that runs Windows. So you could definitely try to get this one downloaded as well if you're into Paint.net. Sorry, got me out of there. All right, let me flip this back around. And then they had Google Photos. So on Google Photos, I can go to Google Photos, and anything I may have saved in here, I can edit in here. So you can save those. It's kind of like another Drive account. And again, this gives you 15 gigs of storage for those photos too. So, okay. All right. Another item on our list that's free that everybody should have is a multimedia. Several multimedia programs with different capabilities and limitations are available today. So they have the audio editing and creating tool, and video and DVD player, VLC, MPC. There's just different names for those. So they have Audacity is one. So this would allow multimedia. VLC is another. A lot of your external DVD drives these days come with that VLC download. So you'll be prompted to download it on one of those external drives as well. Let's see. I wanted to... Let me go in here. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. Let's see. Paint download. Sorry, I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, I'm going to go back now, and now we're going to talk about Office Suite. So Microsoft Office is a powerful software and standard across several industries. However, there are free options that offer almost the same capability and are capable, and you can use them with Office as well. So LibreOffice is one. So this is LibreOffice. And it has a writer, a calc, an impress, a base, a draw, a map, math, just like the Microsoft Suite. And it is compatible with it as well. So you would be able to open those files in Microsoft as well. Another one that they have out there is OpenOffice. If somebody tries to charge you for OpenOffice, please don't pay for it because it is a free thing. And it will give you the same thing as that Libre and that Office. So you're going to get something that looks like documents, something that looks like Excel, something that has slides so you can create presentations, and all of that is free. So you can get on OpenOffice and you can open it in OpenOffice. Now, once you download this onto the computer, you do not need the internet to use it, but you do need the internet to go in and get the download to download it. So another one would be your Google. So Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, very easy to use, very beneficial. We can use our Google Photos and our Google Drive with that as well. However, it is internet based, which means if I don't have internet, then I don't have Google. So you want to make sure that whatever you're trying to access can, that you're first off going to have internet where you're going to be to access it. And two, if you're not sure, you may want to back it up somewhere, or like on a flash drive or something along those lines. So that way you don't lose all of your items. Again, OpenOffice is something you can use offline, so you don't have to have internet to use it. Okay, let me go back. All right, and the last thing on our free list is text and source code editing. Microsoft Windows comes with a simple text editor, Notepad. However, it offers only the basic text editing functions. For advanced text filing editing, including editing source code for the free program, Notepad++ offers top-notch features and performance. This is not something I've ever used, so I'm curious. So this is NPP, which is Notepad++. And you can hold up to files 2 gigs max of size. So it's just another option out there for you in case you're not sure what you might want to do. So with all of this information, one question you probably have right now is, how do I download this stuff onto my computer? How do I do it for free? So luckily, I can give you the answer. Since software can be so expensive, but often there's free competitive programs that can be based instead, You can download and install thousands of software titles on your computer for nearly any use. So to find and download different types of free software on the internet, select a link below. So here's what they have listed. So they have freeware, open source, free for personal use, free trial, popular free software, and how do I get expensive software for free? So let's break some of that down. Free software. So many free programs are considered freeware. These are programs considered free for any use, whether it's personal or business. Freeware is available on many websites, including the following popular sites. So they have it on Alternative TO, File Hippo, File Horse, File Puma, Major Geek, Snap Files, and Softpedia. But be careful when you download freeware, as some websites bundle their freeware with not such great ware. Some websites may even hide malware in the freeware downloads. So check reviews for the website before downloading freeware to make sure it's safe. Make sure other people that have downloaded aren't saying that, that there's an issue going on before you get into that. So then next on our list is that open source software. Another type of free software is open source. The advantage of using open source software is the collaboration of multiple developers to build the software. If you are a programmer, you can also edit the source code for open source software, modifying it to your liking. But nonetheless, they have it ready, and there are thousands of open source software projects on the internet that you can find. Again, that Alternative TO, they have Bitbucket, FossHub, GitHub, and SourceForge. Free for personal use software. So some software is free to download and use for personal use only. These software titles may have featured restrictions, allowing you to access only some capabilities of the software. Gaining full access to the software requires you to purchase a license for the business use. Other software provides fully functionality for personal use without any limitations. To use the software for business use, a license must be purchased. There aren't any websites that list free software for personal use. You can use the following search engine like Google or Bing and search free personal use software to start finding these software titles. So they don't have any recommendations for you, but you can just go straight into the search engine and just type in free personal use software. So then they have free trial or shareware software. Software available to try for free for a limited time is free trial software, sometimes called shareware. A free trial lets you download and install the software to try it and see if you like it. The free trial period is usually 14 days or 30 days, and after the free trial period, you must buy a license to continue using the software. Free trials are offered popular, expensive. Free trials are sometimes offered for popular. They have it too many times. Expensive software. It may only be free for a short time, but you can still use it for free during that time. There are many websites where you can download shareware software. A few of the popular sites are Snap Files and File Hippo. You can also check out software developer and publisher websites to see if they offer free trials of their software. If a free trial is available, the website provides details about the free trial and the terms of use. Next one is popular free software. So they've got a lot. They have a lot of used friendly programs, 3D modeling program, anti-malware program, antivirus program. There's that Avast and AVG. The audio editor we talked about, email client, gaming, chat, image editor, media player, remote access, video, text, player editors, web conferencing, Skype and Zoom, and so forth. So there is a lot of different free software out there that you can get that you can download. Now, once you download it, you're going to get that trial, and you're probably going to have to pay for it. But the initial getting going is free. So, big question of the whole class today is, how do I get expensive software for free? Not all software is free. So, to download and use the non-free software, you have to pay for a license. It may be tempting to try and find downloads claiming to be free versions, but that's illegal and considered software piracy. Many software companies build protective measures into their software, allowing them to detect unauthorized, unlicensed use of software. When caught, you can face fines of hundreds or thousands of dollars, or even time in jail. Two popular software titles that people try to use without paying for a license are Adobe Photoshop and Microsoft Office. Computer Hope doesn't recommend or provide help on how to use these and other paid license software titles without paying for them. So, to sum it all up, how do I get expensive software for free? You can't. You may be able to use their trial period, but eventually you're going to have to buy that license and you're going to have to use it. All right. So, another big question you might have now is, how do I install software? The installation process for software or apps depends on your operating system, Windows or Mac OS. It depends on your device, whether it's a computer, a smartphone, a tablet, and the program you're actually installing. As a result of these many combinations, they've created steps as a general guideline. Now, this does not cover errors during the installation process, as there are too vast for one page. General tips: ensure the files used to install the software are copied or downloaded from a safe source. A common way for a virus or other malware to be installed on a computer is when an executable file is ran. So that's that .exe file. Ensure your computer meets the system requires of programs, games, or utility that you're attempting to install. Use the manual or the README file. Usually contains instructions on how to install the program. You can find it online at the software website or in a text file in the same directory as the installation files. If you have problems installing software or it takes too long, close or disable any other programs running. After installing a new program, if it prompts you to reboot the computer, do so. Many computer games are downloaded and managed through digital distribution platforms such as Stream or Steam. So that's a general tip. And then it goes on to talk about, and we don't really do it from CDs and DVDs, so how to install from a download. So you're going to download the program from the website providing the program. Open the download folder. In the file you're downloading is an executable. Double-click the file for the .exe. I don't think I'm saying it right. Sorry. If the downloadable file is compressed, which is that 7-zip we were talking about, you must extract the file contents before you can set up the program. Once the files are extracted, double-click them and install the file into a safe location. All right. How to install from a download. So they have on here where you can go into a Finder and download it. This is for a Mac. So if you have a Mac, then you could, which is a Apple computer, you're going to click on the Finder icon on the dock at the bottom of the screen. So this is what they're talking about. And on the left hand, sorry, I've got us all over the place. On the left side of the window that appears as a favorite select section, click on Download Selector, locate the program, and double-click to install. You're going to follow the guided instructions. Once the program is installed, you're going to drag it into the Applications folder, then click on that folder, and you should be able to find your download on your Mac. Okay? All right. Well, we've got about 10, excuse me, about 10 minutes left. I don't see any questions. So if you have one, go ahead and put that in our chat here. But if you don't, I will be seeing you again. Let's talk about programs going on at the library before we close out our session today. For the month of February, we have Kids in Coding on the 12th here at the library. That is an in-person class. Techie Tip Tuesday will be online through YouTube, where we are right now. We do have a mobile lab on the 14th at Brewha. Let's see. Drop-in STEM here at the library on the 19th. We have the virtual painting class, and let me see if I can find... This is what we're going to be painting for our virtual painting class. So if you'd like to attend that, you can sign up at our calendar. Let me get you a copy of our calendar. Well, I'll post that on there later, but you can get signed up on our calendar for that. Mobile Computer Fun Friday is basically mobile lab here at the library. So it's not online, it's in person. You would come here and this is a mobile tech lab location as well. And we do that one Friday a month. Manic Monday Robotics is on the 26th from 3 to 4:30. This is a after school program for those kids to have something to do after school's out. What else? Our virtual field trip this month is Discovery Education. So we're going to be taking a look at the website Discovery Education and all the contents that they offer to us in there. Our next Tech Talk live session is March 1st. March 1st. I don't have an agenda for that yet. It'll be whatever I see when I get up in the morning and is on this Computer Hope. And again, I'm going to type that in. Actually, I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to put this in our chat. This is what I've been using. So you can go to computerhope.com. It's all beginner stuff to get those questions answered that you may have. Like always, you can call me here at the library. This is my direct line. You can also email me here at the library. Yeah. So there's my email, my phone number, what we've been using today. And this has been a very, very good session of Tech Talk this month. I'm very excited. I will be seeing you in our next Tech Talk. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great one. Bye.